The sun cast a warm, golden glow over Maplewood Elementary, a charming red brick building nestled among lush green trees whose leaves swayed gently in the morning breeze. The sky above was a brilliant, cloudless blue, promising a perfect day for learning and play. Laughter echoed across the grassy playground as children, dressed in casual t-shirts and shorts in an array of soft pastel colors, arrived for school. Their sneakers crunched softly on the gravel path leading to the entrance, their faces bright with anticipation for the day ahead. The atmosphere was cheerful and filled with the innocent energy of childhood, a picture of a perfect, sunny school morning. Inside the bright, airy classroom, a little boy named Tiko, with a cheerful smile and a bright yellow t-shirt, set his backpack down beside his small chair. With an excited glint in his eyes, he unzipped the main compartment and carefully pulled out a box. His friends, Mia and Leo, gathered around him, their curiosity piqued. Tycho opened the box, revealing a collection of colorful, chunky 3D puzzle pieces. There were vibrant reds, sunny yellows, deep blues, and fresh greens, all shaped into intriguing geometric forms. "Look what I brought," Tycho whispered, his voice full of pride as he held up a particularly interesting piece for his friends to see. They gasped in delight, their fingers itching to touch the smooth, brightly colored shapes. Just then, their teacher, Miss Clara, entered the classroom, her presence radiating warmth and kindness. She wore a soft blue dress, and her smile was as bright as the morning sun. "Good morning, everyone," she said, her voice gentle and welcoming. As her gaze fell upon Tycho and his friends huddled around the puzzle, her smile widened. "It looks like Tycho has brought something wonderful for us to explore today." She clapped her hands together lightly. "Today," she announced to the whole class, her voice filled with enthusiasm, "we'll learn while we play." The children cheered in response, their faces lighting up at the prospect of a fun-filled lesson. Miss Clara guided the children to a large, round wooden table in the center of the room. The sunlight streaming through the large windows made the space feel even more inviting. She carefully emptied Tiko's puzzle box onto the table, creating a vibrant mountain of shapes and colors. The children gathered around, their eyes wide with wonder at the assortment of pieces before them. There were bold red triangles with sharp points, smooth blue squares with perfect corners, sunny yellow stars with 5 distinct points, and gentle green circles, perfectly round. The room buzzed with a quiet, focused energy as the children began to sort through the colorful collection, their small hands exploring the different textures and forms. Tycho, feeling a sense of responsibility as the owner of the puzzle, was the first to speak up. He confidently picked up a bright red piece with 3 straight sides. Holding it high for everyone to see, he pointed at it with his other hand. "This is red, and it's a triangle," he announced cheerfully, his voice clear and proud. He then placed it carefully on the table, setting the foundation for their collective project. Miss Clara nodded in approval, her expression encouraging. "That's exactly right, Tycho. A red triangle. What other shapes and colors can we find?" she prompted, sparking a wave of enthusiastic searching among the other students. Inspired by Tiko's lead, Mia and Leo began their own exploration. Mia, her brow furrowed in concentration, picked up a smooth 4-sided blue piece. Leo found a similar piece, but his was a bright, sunny yellow. They looked at each other, then at the puzzle's base, a large green board with indentations matching the shapes. "I think this blue one goes here," Mia said, pointing to a square-shaped hole. Leo nodded in agreement. "And my yellow one should go next to it." They worked together, their movements careful and deliberate. Mia gently tried to place the blue square into its slot, and Leo offered a helping hand to guide it perfectly into place. They shared a look of accomplishment, a silent celebration of their successful teamwork. A magical thing began to happen at the round table. As the children continued to work, the jumbled pile of shapes started to transform into a coherent structure. The chaos of individual pieces gave way to order and harmony. Blue squares clicked neatly into place, forming the walls of a small structure. Green circles were fitted into round slots, looking like cheerful windows. The red triangles, one after another, found their homes, creating a pointed roof. The children worked with a shared purpose, sometimes pointing out a needed piece for a friend, other times helping to rotate a shape until it fit just right. The puzzle was coming together, a testament to their collective effort and burgeoning understanding of shapes. As more and more pieces found their correct spots, Miss Clara decided it was the perfect moment for a group activity. She stood up, getting everyone's attention with a gentle clap. "You are all doing such a fantastic job. Now, let's see if we can name all these beautiful colors together." She pointed to a section of the puzzle that was now a solid block of red. "What color is this?" The children, caught up in the excitement, responded in a joyous chorus. "Red," they shouted happily. She then pointed to the blue squares. "And this one?" "Blue," they yelled even louder this time. The game continued, their voices filling the classroom with energy. "Green, yellow." Each correct answer was met with a round of happy giggles and proud smiles. With the final few pieces in place, the children leaned back to admire their handiwork. A collective gasp of amazement filled the room. The collection of individual 3D shapes had transformed into something truly magical. A charming little house stood proudly, complete with blue walls, green circular windows, and a sharp red triangular roof. Next to it, a small stylized tree had taken form, its trunk made of brown rectangles and its leaves a cluster of green shapes. The children stared in awe at their creation. They had not just put a puzzle together, they had built a miniature world with their own hands, using nothing but shapes and colors. Their faces shone with a profound sense of accomplishment and wonder. Just as the last child pointed out a tiny yellow star they had placed at the top of the tree, a clear, familiar chime echoed through the halls of Maplewood Elementary. The school bell was ringing, its sound signaling the end of a fun and productive learning day. A collective, gentle sigh went through the classroom. The children began to pack up their belongings, their movements slower now, tinged with the satisfaction of a day well spent. Laughter still bubbled up as they shared final stories and jokes. Tiko carefully disassembled the little house and tree, placing each colorful piece back into its box. With a final, satisfied smile, he closed the lid on his 3D puzzle, the cheerful shapes safely tucked away until their next adventure in learning.